Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just kind of wanted to do a little bit of a Glossier video, kind of to celebrate my rep anniversary. This month is my rep-iversary for Glossier. So basically what that means is that I was a Glossier rep and I started last April. So this video is basically just going to be me talking about kind of like my top 5 favorite Glossier products of all time that I've tried out, and ones that were misses for me, ones that I still like but didn't make it into that top 5, so what ones I think aren't worth the money, etc, etc, etc. And make sure to stay tuned till the end to hear about a little giveaway I have in store. So just keep watching this video and let's celebrate my Glossier rep-iversary. I'm pretty pumped. Yeah, I love Glossier products. So let's just get into it. Starting off with number 5, it is, grab it from my makeup thing. For me, it is Boy Brow. I love Boy Brow. I use it every single day to set my eyebrows. I am wearing it today in blonde. I use it in brown in the winter months just to give me that kind of darker eyebrow look. I'll use it if I tint my eyebrows. I love it. It's a great product. It really holds my eyebrows down without them being crunchy or gross. And I also am able to just use this by itself to create kind of like a very natural, fluffier brow. And I also use this over top of a pencil, which I did today, for kind of a more defined look. Either way, I use this every single day. I love it so much. It truly, I don't want to try anything else because I just like this so much, so why even try to replace an already good thing? You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? Anyway, so Glossier Boy Brow is number 5 in my top 5 must-have Glossier products. Make sure you pick it up. Oh, another thing about Boy Brow, and if you follow Glossier on their Snapchat or on their Instagram stories, they talk about how to apply this product. I'll show you how I apply it. I'll just like apply a little more. So what I do, this is in blonde. I always, oh god, of course I mess up. I always use the little brush and just brush the front of my eyebrows up. And whenever I want to make a more sparse area look fuller, I actually back comb my brows towards the front. So usually it's like right here and right here. So what I do is I actually back comb and I pull the brush towards my nose and then I'll lay it down in place. This also helps add more color so my sparse areas look more full, and that's how I use just this product on kind of my more natural days. Also, just a little name drop. I am, like I said, a Glossier rep. So if you've never tried Glossier before, or you just want to support me and use my page, I do get a very small amount of commission, but I don't know, I just would really appreciate any of your support. If you don't want to use my page, you don't have to, but I do really appreciate it, and you can always shoot me a DM, comment, anything, and I will try to recommend Glossier products for your skin type, what you're looking for, etc, etc. I've tried literally them all, so yeah. Anyway, let's just jump back into the countdown, shall we? So we are going to go to number 4. Anyway, moving back to number 4. So number 4 is actually my Glossier Stretch Concealer. So I love this concealer. It is kind of a, actually I hit pan more recently. If this shows you how much I love this product, when I went abroad in August, I actually made a massive Glossier order of anything I could potentially run out of abroad because I knew you couldn't get it abroad. So I bought an extra stretch concealer and I haven't even used it. I bought this last April and I use it every single day. Over the winter I did buy the NARS Soft Matte Concealer and I but every single day I've been using this. So just using this every single day. I just hit pan more recently and I love this concealer. It's super creamy, it's hydrating, it just blends into the skin, it looks amazing, and I love how I can build up the coverage without it looking cakey or gross. And currently my favorite way to use this concealer under my eyes is by itself, or if I'm looking for something more full coverage, I blend these two together. This is my dream duo and I love this concealer so much. Don't let the oil scare you in the product, because I have oily, acne prone skin and this stuff does not break me out. It actually, I reach for this concealer over top of my other concealer. Is it multiple? Really, I just reach for this one. But anyway, I especially reach for this one if I have any dry spots that I'm trying to cover up, because the oils that are in the product and the moisture of the product will help the product not really cling to dry patches as much. It kind of covers and hydrates the area. So this is what I reach for kind of on a daily basis and I love it. I don't really need to find another concealer, because if anything, this concealer's too matte and too high coverage, so I love this to sheer it down because I'm more of a natural makeup gal. Anyway, I love Glossier stretch concealer. Period. Okay, so my third, number 3 of my Glossier countdown is my Haloscope in Quartz. So if you can't tell, basically if you can hit pan in one of these sticks, I've hit pan in it. And I've seen people scrape out the product from the plastic tube and I'm basically almost there. I forgot to bring mine back. I basically almost hit pan in December, and this product, I bought this one initially in April last year. I use it every single day. There was a period in the fall where I used to powder highlight, but still, I use this pretty much every single day. I'm wearing it today. It's just a universally flattering shade. I own all 3 of them. I use Topaz in the summer sometimes as a bronzer. It's a beautiful, beautiful, like goldeny brown shade, and I also use that one on my eyelids, and I use it kind of like as like this, I don't know, I just use it to bronze up my skin. And then I use Moonstone that I have right here. This one kind of reminds me of Moon, they're lid stars. Anyway, I love Moonstone as well. I especially like it underneath my brow bone and also on my nose for kind of like that sweatier glow. I'll put this on when I don't have any makeup on, period. I just love these. I use especially Quartz. I mean, I own all 3, but I love Quartz the most. Like I said, I bought a ton of Glossier stuff and I've had a backup. I just forgot to bring it with me, but I'll be scooping this product out of the little tube. And how I like to put it on, and if I'm in a rush, I'll rub it on my face, but I find sometimes if it's not warm, and sometimes I'll just rub my finger on it first and then go in, it can take off my makeup if I'm wearing heavier makeup. So what I do is I use my finger to kind of melt the product a little bit and then apply it to my cheekbones. It just helps the product blend in a little more, and you know, it's never too much highlight, am I right? And I love how natural this is. I love this product so much. It really gives you that kind of like healthy glow that doesn't look powdery. It truly is a dew effect highlighter, but does have like that punch where you can see it in the sun. And that's why this product is number 3. I almost would put it as number 2. I had issues kind of ordering the last 3 products, so I would almost consider these 3 a tie for first place, but we will get into the next product. So finally, the last product, or not the last, so the runner-up product, number 2, is the Glossier Priming Moisturizer Rich moisturizer. No way. Anyway, this has a lavendery scent. It's super rich and creamy. It truly, even with oily acneic skin, it just, I don't know, this moisturizer, my skin loves it, especially at night. And in the winter I'll use it sometimes as a day cream too. But this just really, I don't know if you can see this, but it just hydrates my skin. You literally can, it's lotion. Anyway, it just hydrates the skin and just gives it that, like, I just put on such a luxurious cream for like during my skincare routine. That just didn't make sense. Glossier, when they first launched this, I believe was last January, before I was a rep. I was a little hesitant to try it, but I'm so glad I did. And actually, when I went to Paris, this one's from Paris, it has like the euro price on the bottom. I was so thankful because my skin was suffering so much and it was so dry, and the one I did bring was empty, and I was like, oh, I'll just try new skincare there. And when my skin was dying, it was just not good for me. So I was so happy that I found this. It just soothes my skin. The lavender really helps bring down any inflammation and redness in my skin. This is seriously such a staple in my skincare, and I love my skincare products because truly whatever you put on top of your skin it's how it looks is based around your skincare, which is why I love skincare. It's why I created a skincare Instagram, just to highlight the products that I show in there, or the products that I talk about and I try out. Anyway, I love this cream. It's called the Crème de la Glossier because it's kind of like creme de la mer. They compare it to the La Mer cream. I've never tried the La Mer cream because it's crazy expensive, but if this luxurious cream is anything like the La Mer cream, I mean, wouldn't you want to just try out a $35 really nice cream versus like a $300 something bottle of cream? Anyway, moral of the story, it is rich in fatty acids and ceramides, which really help give your skin that plump, kind of healthy look. It really helps your skin look amazing, I guess. It's really luxurious. It locks in moisture throughout time, so every single time you use it, it keeps hydration in. And it's not greasy. It helps with my redness in my skin. And it has an oxygenating agent that helps plump the skin, like I said. And I may try new moisturizers from time to time like I am right now, but this one will always be in my collection. It's always my go-to. I know it works for me. So yeah, I think that's why I made this number 2 and the Haloscope's number 3. It's just because I know this will always be in my collection. Okay, and lastly, you probably could guess this by the number of times I post on my blog about this cleanser, but this is the Glossier Milky Jelly Conditioning Face Wash. I am actually out. I need to order a new one. And this has been my holy grail cleanser for about a year and a half. 2 years. And the texture is so thick and hydrating, and just, it is a conditioning face wash. It does such a good job of cleaning my skin. It keeps it hydrated, conditions it, it makes it feel and look its best. It takes off the dirt and grime and the impurities and stuff, so it is a great way for me to start my skincare routine to then build upon. I've realized over the years that my skin does not respond well to skin-specific cleansers. So my skin prefers cleansers that are kind of for everyone, like this cleanser, or like the Purity cleanser that was my last holy grail cleanser. Still a great cleanser. Anyway, if you have acne, or if you're struggling with acne or have acneic skin, I highly recommend trying out a cleanser that isn't specific for your skin type, because it will just cleanse your skin, keep it hydrated, keep it balanced, condition it. Your skin will be so much happier, and then you go in with your serums, your lotions that are meant for, or I don't actually go in with a moisturizer necessarily that's for my skin type, especially at night. I want to lock in that hydration. But I like to treat my skin not with my cleanser. I like to make sure that my makeup's off, it's fully cleansed with a skin loving cleanser. So, and then I like to treat it. So it doesn't strip the skin, it cleanses, it hydrates, it's soft, it keeps your skin soft and supple, and my skin just freaking loves this. I use it in the morning, I use it at night. It doesn't strip the skin, so you can use it 5 times a day if you want to. I use it with water in the morning. I use it on dry skin with my makeup on at night. It will, when you work it in slowly but surely, it will take off mascara, not waterproof mascara, but it takes off my mascara and it leaves my skin ready for the next step. So some of the products that I wouldn't recommend for your first purchase from Glossier, I highly recommend any of these products from Glossier, the top 5 and other ones too. But I do want to talk about products that are not my favorite. So, I mean, they're good. Some of them are good, some of them aren't my favorite. Ones that I wouldn't repurchase personally is Solution. I know some people have found that it tremendously improves their skin. It made me break out. I have a whole blog post about it. I'll make sure to link it below so you can read all about it. There's a part 1 and a part 2. Part 1 talks about the ingredients. Part 2 talks about after I used it for a month. Anyway, another one that didn't really work for me was the original priming moisturizer. It's like their day one. I don't find it's anything special. I think there are definitely better day creams in the industry. Speaking of another one that I'm actually going to reapply to my lips is the Glossier Lip Gloss. It's okay. It's nothing special. It's really thick. I'm not really into this type of gloss, but it's a nice addition to their range, and I'm using it because my lips are severely chapped right now. I don't think the lip gloss is necessarily worth it, but if you're really into lip gloss and you kind of want to relive your like high school, middle school days, power's all you. Another one, and the other 2 things that didn't really, I have like 3 more. The other 2 things that weren't really like amazing to me were the 2 face masks. I know I raved about the Green Galaxy one for a little bit, except the only thing is when I put it on, it literally for the next few days my skin would just purge, and I didn't find that that was worth it to me to go through those few days of my skin just purging. I would rather use chemical exfoliants, topical treatments, serums to help my skin clean out. But that mask, I just knew my skin was, every single time I used it, my skin was going to purge for the next few days, and I just dreaded using it. So if you want to do that, feel free. The next one was the Moisturizing Moon Mask. I've found more hydrating masks that I like more, so that one just kind of, I don't know, it's not like super worth it to me. And lastly, the one I do not recommend because I just don't think it does anything is the Super Glow. And I tried all 3 supers, and the Super Glow I just felt like didn't do anything. I feel like you need a strong vitamin C, especially one that's kept in a dark place, in a dark bottle, and that one's not dark. It feels like water. I literally felt like it did nothing, so I don't know, it just wasn't my thing. But they're I have a couple of on the fence products as well. Like, I like them, but I don't like them. So the supers as a whole, I love, like I just said, I don't like Super Glow, but I do love Super Bounce and Super Pure. But the only thing against them that I would say I have is the bottle size. It's 0.5 ounces. Most serums are an ounce. I just wish they marked up the price and you could get a whole ounce, because if you do the math, you're basically paying like $60 for a 1 ounce serum, and that's like other serums at Sephora or Derm Store or Nordstrom or whatever. So I don't like the bottles. The next one I'm on the fence about is the Generation G lipsticks. I love the formula. The only thing I'm on the fence about is the packaging. Mine have cracked and broken. It's frustrating. I don't wear them as much because I'm scared to carry them with me, or they're already broken and I don't want to carry them with me because the lid might come off and the lipstick will get all over my stuff. So it's a mess, but I'm hoping they redo the packaging. Yeah. Lastly is Wowder. I like Wowder a lot. I wore it all summer. I wore it kind of all last semester, but their shade range kind of sucks for me, at least, because I am so fair. The light shade really makes me a lot darker. So I don't know, I'm on the fence about that. Ones that I do like. So lastly, products that I love, but just I couldn't put in my top 5 because the other products that are in the top 5 were a little, not more deserving, but they just, I don't know, they were obvious top 5s. For me, Glossier Invisible Shield, I love this chemical sunscreen. My skin loves it. It's just like super hydrating. It does protect my skin. I don't know, I love this scent. I love the texture. I love the feeling. I think this is great. They just reduced the price to $25 from $35. Well, not that they just did it, but you know. Anyway, so it's more price effective, or it's better for your wallet. And I love that sunscreen. Other products that I love from Glossier is their lid stars. My favorite is Cub. I'm ordering Slip and Herb today, along with another Milky Jelly. And I also really like Moon. Moon is the one that does crease on me though. And it is kind of special because it does have kind of like blue reflex in it. And I also have Fawn, which is kind of like a taupey, smoky, pewter, kind of purpley shade. I like that one as well. But Cub definitely is my favorite. Lastly, at least the ones on my fan. Oh wait, no, not lastly. I also love my Glossier skin tints. I do bounce around. I mean, I've been using these pretty much solidly almost for a year. Or yes, for a year. I bought them in April. I mix the medium and light together. I still have product in here. It's crazy. I really like those. And lastly, I love my cloud paints. I use these pretty much exclusively in the spring and summer because when my skin is more dry, I just kind of stick with drier products. That might not make sense, but I feel like the cream, I don't know. I don't know. So I love my cloud paints. I love Dusk. I already have a backup one of this. Like I told you, I went to Italy and, you know, I bought a bunch of backups. I also love Beam and Puff. The only one I don't really like is Haze, just because I am so fair, but sometimes I do put it on my lips or my eyes if I'm kind of going for that look. And is the range of Balm.coms. I have everyone except for Mint, but I'm working on getting those. So I love these. I have been bathing my lips in coconut recently. I recently just bought another one because I lost mine. I swear they run away from me. Anyway, so I love these lip balms. I use them around my cuticles. I'll use them on dry patches on my face. I'll use them underneath or with a highlighter. I'll use them on my eyes for a glossy lid look. I use them pretty much anywhere, and I always carry at least one with me. So yeah, I love having my Glossier pink pouches. They come with every order depending on what you buy. This size, it's just the large size, comes, oh yeah, Body Hero, duh. Oh my god, what am I doing? So Body Hero, the body wash is in my bathroom. I love the cleanser and I love the lotion. The only thing about the cleanser, sometimes I realized I didn't reach for it because I was wearing self-tan, so I didn't want to have it kind of wear down my tan faster. And the only thing I don't necessarily love about this is that the kind of golden sheen that is in the lotion does come off on my clothes sometimes, especially my black clothes, which I wear white and black almost exclusively. So, but still, I love them. I use them. I'll buy them again, 100%. Especially during the summertime. I love that lotion because it just gives my like body a glow. So lastly, another big favorite of mine, I don't have the full size yet. I'm waiting till I go back to New York to buy the full size, but I love my little Glossier U. This is a little sample. I actually have one that I have emptied. And then I do love my Glossier Au Solid, which comes in this cute little egg. And I love putting this on my wrists or my décolleté. And then spraying the spray over top. I feel like the scent lasts longer and is more, not necessarily intense, but just, you know, overall smells great. I think that's kind of it for products. Oh, the cotton rounds. I love the cotton rounds. I think they're great. I use them with my P50 or pretty much my P50. I'll use them with a cleanser to get like makeup off. I'll like use my cleansing balm or a cleansing oil on my eyes and then I'll wipe it away. Yeah, I think that's kind of it for my Glossier products. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I'll try to answer them, and also feel free to DM me on either of my Instagram accounts. Okay, now for the giveaway, I am going to be giving away 2 of my top 5s to one of you. So that means I'm going to be giving away the Boy Brow Stretch Concealer, Haloscope, Priming Moisturizer Rich, or Milky Jelly to you based on what you want. I'll leave all the instructions down below if you're wanting to enter the giveaway. They'll be taking place on Instagram. But yeah, so depending on what you want, I will be... Anyway, make sure to read down below if you want to enter the giveaway. It's gonna be fun. It's to celebrate my wrap-iversary. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. You're the best. Okay, so that being said, enter the giveaway. Make sure to check out my blog. I post twice a week, Wednesdays and Sundays. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye guys.